and they also got ordained there. There was only one who was ordained among them, Peter Favre, and the rest of the 8 of them got ordained there, and on the 24th of June, and they continued to work there. So Ignatius went to Vicenza, while the others went to Venice in the different outskirts of that place, and they began to work. Now this was getting prolonged, and the time had already passed a year, and so they decided God does not want us to be in Jerusalem. Just as in the beginning, Ignatius was told that he should not be in Jerusalem, but he should go. Then he came out, he began to study, and he got his graduation now, and now they are ordained priests, and they are now ready, as they were told all along, that without studies, but only prayer is not sufficient. Now he is a man fully endowed with all the gifts of prayer as well as studies, and he says, let us go to the Pope. And while they are going to the Pope to meet the Holy Father, on the way at La Storta, Ignatius has one of those most deep experiences of Jesus, of Father, and of the Holy Spirit. What you see here at the back, right on top, that is the kind of experience of the Trinity that he had at this chapel of La Storta. He saw the Father placing him with the Son and the Spirit guiding him. And from then onwards, he was confirmed completely. He lived a different life. There was a real change in his inner being, in his mind, soul, and so he was a different man. He felt that there would be a lot of difficulties for them in Rome, and tomorrow we will see that part. However, he trusted much in the Lord, because it is the Lord who has called them, it is the Lord who will make the way. And so, my dear sisters and brothers, what are we to take from today's readings and the life of Ignatius? One thing, to be focused on Jesus, come what may.